In this lesson, you're going to learn to print numbers, to be able to write numbers using proper direction and stroke sequence. Being able to write a number is an incredibly valuable skill, and this lesson will help you learn to do that. Now please look at the first square. I want to teach you to print the number 1. Now you see the arrow. You start at the top, just like I'm doing, and you go all the way down, a straight line down. Okay, now with your pencil, I want you to make the number 1. Now please look at square number 2. I want you to make the number 2. You see the first arrow, number 1. You start here where I am. You go up and around and then down with the number 2 arrow. And then with the number 3 arrow, you go straight across, just like I'm doing. I want you to do the same thing. Make the number 2. Do as good a job as you can. Okay. What you're learning to do is to be able to print each number using proper direction and stroke sequence. Now look at the number 3 in square number 3. Now watch me as I make the number 3. You start with the first arrow, number 1 arrow, and you go up and around and down, stop. And then with the number 2 arrow, you go all the way around and complete with the number 3 arrow. Okay, I want you to make the number 3 just like I have. Now look at square number 4. This is the number 4. You start at the top with arrow number 1 and you go all the way down just like I'm doing and stop. And then with the number 2 arrow, you go straight across, stop. Then the number 3 arrow, you go all the way down. And when you do that, you will have made the number 4. Now I want you to turn to the next page and I'll show you the kind of exercises that you're going to have. You see the number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they have the arrows. And your job is going to be to print each one of the numbers 4 times. And what you're doing is you're practicing. Making the numbers takes practice. And you're also developing small motor skills and hand-eye coordination. And it doesn't necessarily come easy. The more work that you put into it, the better you'll get at it. So I want you to make 4 number 1s, 4 number 2s, 4 number 3s, and 4 number 4s. What you're learning is very important. I am proud of you for working hard and for doing your best.